The United States has imposed a 15,000 US dollar bond from citizens of Malawi and Zambia uh, for applying for visit visa, the B1, B2 visa to visit the United States. So if you're a citizen of Zambia and Malawi, before you could have a visa to visit the United States, you will have to make a bond payment of $15,000, which I think is astronomical. That is a huge amount of money just to obtain a US visa. This bond will be kept in place by the US government whenever you visit the United States. If you overstay your visa, you would forfeit the $15,000. If you return back to your country within this specific period of time when your visa was issued and granted, you will get your $15,000 back. How are we sure you will be able to get this money back? That is what we don't know. $15,000 as a bond because you want to visit the United States. You see, Donald Trump does not really like Africans. See, since he came into power, he has made it life so difficult for Africans. He has imposed tariffs on a lot of African countries. He has made stringent policy targeting African nations. Look at what he did to Lesotho. Lesotho, a very tiny country that Donald Trump said he never heard of. He imposed 50% tariff on Lesotho exports to the United States. What does Lesotho export to the United States? Just jeans, leather jeans. He never visited Africa in his first 4 years as president. He's not going to visit Africa in the last 4 years. So Donald Trump have something against African. He does not want Africans or Middle Eastern people to come to United States. He wants more of Europeans, to come to United States. He wants Australian, New Zealanders. He does not want people of black and brown color to come to United States because he's trying to control the level of diversity in United States. That is why he got rid of the DEI. Donald Trump mindset. I don't really know what triggers him. That is why I get annoyed when I see African leaders rolling the floor for him, trying to accept foreign criminals from the United States. We have seen countries like Rwanda, Sudan, and other countries willing to accept foreign criminals into the country when Donald Trump does not really give a toss about it. See, Donald Trump have no interest on the continent of Africa. As far as it is concerned, the African continent is irrelevant to him. He does not believe Africa has anything to offer the United States. That is why, since he came into office, he has made stringent policies targeting African countries. Huge tariff. South Africa, it's about 35%. Nigeria, 14%. So many other countries on the continent he has imposed tariff on them. So this is another way of punishing Africa. Before you could visit the United States, $15,000 bonds from these two countries. These two countries are going to be experimented. If it becomes successful, the rest of Africa will have to pay $15,000 in order to visit the United States. And this will take place globally, but Africa is a pilot scheme to test if this will become successful, if this can help deter immigrants into the United States. So citizens of Zambia and Malawi, what do you really think? Are you in support of this policy? Are you willing to pay $15,000 just for you to visit the United States? Drop your comment. Thank you.